All right, there we go. All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, before I begin, I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashum, Yahushua, Ba'ashum, Rokakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of great millstone. Much respect to you brothers out there just preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth. Tabernacle of David, hopefully elect and the speckled bird, and want to say shalom. So there's this new series that I'm watching right now on Amazon Prime Video, and it's called Them. You know, and then, you know, you're looking at it with your spiritual eyes, you can definitely see, you know, hey, Jake out here, they still love their oppressors, you know, Esau, Edom, or whoever, you know, they will make these shows, and Jake will get riled up like, oh my God, I can't believe this, and you know, this and that, and you know, look up the history and the inception of America, and still love their oppressors, man. You know, they be like, oh man, that's the past. But when you come into this truth, man, you realize that regeneration, reincarnation is real. All right, so the people in the past, all right, them Edomites, which had you in slavery, which had you in derision, you know, even not too long ago, all right, you can look up the Jim Crow laws, you know, slavery, just, you're still oppressed now, all right, still being shot down in the streets. Those are the same people coming back in their lots to oppress Jake. And that's what Jake don't understand, man. You know, they can watch these shows, which I'm a quick player. They can watch these shows and get riled up, but then, you know, turn back and love their oppressors. You know, they will see all the hate that Esau Edom has done. You know, I reckon, you know, I just started it, watching it. You know, I just got into it. But, you know, if you want to, you know, it's called Them. Just go ahead, check it out. You know, you can see the evil look, the evil hatred that Esau Edom has towards our people, man. You know, and you know, the elect is waiting to have they're waiting to have our foot. You know, Lord, when we be of those men, waiting to have our foot on the enemy's neck, man. You know, they had us in derision. You know, they had their evil look. They've done so much evil towards our people. You know, and the elect is waiting to have them destroyed, really, you know. And so what we seeing now is these curses clinging on to Esau Edom now. You know, look at all that stuff that Jake had to endure. And this was not too long ago. You know, you look up and do your history. It's not too long ago, man. And Jake still want to love these people, man. You know, let me see if I find a good stopping point. Let me see if I find a good stopping point. Salaki, y'all. I might fast forward it. But yeah, I just started watching it, man. I might stop it right. Damn, I want to get that picture right there. You know, hey, if you can look at that with a spiritual eye, you know, all these Edomites are going to be rounded up and, you know, destroyed. And it's not going to be any remaining of the house of Esau. So I like that picture right there. But yeah, you know, once again, going back into it, you know, Jake will see the evil works of the oppressor, you know, all the things that these Edomites have done to our people, and still to this day love them, man. Still to this day love them. I'm going to read up on the Jim Crow laws, a little bit on that, and I'm going to get some scriptures as well. You know, this is, you know, I looked on Wikipedia, you know, about the Jim Crow laws. Sometimes they, you know, sometimes you got to take things with a grain of salt, and sometimes they're accurate and on point. So anyways, this is Jim Crow laws were the state of local laws that enforce racial segregation in the South United States. These laws were enacted in the late 19th and early 20th centuries by Edomite Southern Democrat denominated state legislators to disenfranchise and to remove political and economic gains made by Jake people during the Reconstruction period. Jim Crow laws were enforced until 1965, and that's not too long ago, Jake. You know, you still got, you know, a lot of our people still living to this day that saw what Esau Edom did to our people, man. And they still want to trust in this man. You know, this man has oppressed you on every side, economically, spiritually, you know, physically. This man has oppressed you, and you still want to trust in these people, man. They still have that evil eye, that evil hatred towards Jake, you know. I said, sure, I'm you know, for the sake of time, I'm just go ahead and get some scriptures, and Lord willing, this is edifying. Okay, this is Exodus 17 and verse 16. For he said, because the Lord YASHAMIAHLA has sworn that the Lord will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. You see that? This is what we're seeing. War with Amalek from generation to generation. All right, we have always been at odds with Amalek, Esau, Edom. All right, since the womb, man. Since the womb, you know, Esau, you know, matter of fact, I'm gonna have to get there real quick. This is Genesis 25. Give me 1 second while I turn to it. Bear with me. Thing won't act stupid. This is Genesis 25 and 22. Genesis 25 and 22. And the children struggled together within her. And she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord, the prophet of that time. All right, because this was Esau and Jacob fighting in the womb. Verse 23, and the Lord YASHAMIAHLA said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb, 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and one people shall be stronger than another people, and the elders shall serve the younger. All right. So yes, even though they had the same father and mother, all right, these are 2 different nations that are coming out of the womb. So you have Jake, the Israelites, and Esau, Edom, the Edomites, and the chief tribe of Esau, Edom is Amalek. All right. And so, hey, since the womb, we've been fighting. That's how the Lord set it up. All right. That's how the Lord set it up, man. All right. And it was already set up. All right. Because Esau, Edom came out first. All right. That he will serve us. All right. So right now, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. This is his kingdom, man. This is what these jakes don't realize. This is Esau, Edom's kingdom. All right. Our kingdom is next. We got next, man. All right. And he's going to serve us. Okay. Matter of fact, let's get that. That's, give me 1 second while I turn to it. This is, 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 9. And he said, go tell this people, Salaki, that's Isaiah. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and verse 7. Then answered I and said, what shall be the parting of the son of times, or when shall be the end of the first and the beginning of it that followeth? Ezra is inquiring of the end times. All right. When we going to have our kingdom, Lord? All right. Verse 8. And he said unto me, for Abraham unto Isaac, when Jacob and Esau were born, of him Jacob's hand held first the hill of Esau, representing, Esau. Matter of fact, it's going to say it, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. You see that? So right now, we're in Esau, Edom's kingdom, and it's falling right before our very eyes, man. We can clearly see that we got next, man. So we just got to keep on pumping out these videos, giving our body as a living sacrifice, going out there doing the work in season, out of season, giving the Lord no rest. and Lord willing, we endure to the end to see the downfall of our enemies, to see mainly the downfall of our evil twin brother, Esau Edom. All right, because this man has had a perpetual hatred, going back to Exodus 17 and verse 16, we're having a war with Amalek from generation to generation. And that's what we have been seeing. And Jake out here is still trusting in these Edomites, man, running to their jabs, thinking that they jabs, their waters is going to give them protection instead of inquiring of the Lord. As our forefathers did, we inquired of the Lord and how to get protection, how to understand the times that we're in. Matter of fact, this is part of the curses. All right. This is Isaiah 42 and verse 17. I'm going to start at verse 17. And they shall be turned back. There shall be greatly ashamed that trust in graven images, that say to the molten images, ye are our gods, and that's what Jake is doing out here in Babylon the Great. So much confusion, man. Believing in white Jesus, man, as if that's their God, man. That wine of Christianity has bugged out our people to the point where they think that these Edomites are going to be ruling right beside you, Jake. No, man, that's not going to be the case. The Lord is about balance. So right now, this man has oppressed you on every side, Jake. All right, Esau Edom has oppressed you from every side. So thus, hey, this man got all hell to pay, man. All right. Excuse my voice has been kind of going out. That's why I didn't do a video yesterday. My voice was out yesterday, man. I wanted to do this yesterday, but hey, throughout see how by YASHAMIAHLA, my voice is back, so I can do it now. All right, so we're gonna continue, man. All right, Isaiah 42 and verse 18. Hear, ye deaf, and look, ye blind, that ye may see. Who is blind but my servant, or deaf as my messenger that I sent? Who is blind as he that is perfect, and blind as the Lord's servant? Seeing many things thou observest not, opening the ears, but he heareth not. They don't want to hear. They don't want to see this truth, man. They don't want to take heed to the Lord's mouth. And who is the Lord's mouthpiece? The prophets. All right. The Lord Yahweh YASHAMIAHLA is well pleased for his righteousness' sake, and he will magnify the law and make it honorable. All right. Right now, the law is slack in this wicked ass kingdom. But hey, we're coming to the time. All right. Those that give their bodies as a living sacrifice, as trying to live, up to the Lord's standard to the best of their ability. All right. They're going to be the first fruits of the kingdom to issue out that law, and that law is going to be honorable. All right. Verse 22. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. All right. Who has done this? Mainly Esau, Edom. You other nations as well. All right. You have robbed and spoiled us and thrown us into prison houses, as we'll read. But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes, and they are hidden in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivered, for a spoil, and none saith restore. You see that? Esau, ain't about restoring us for real, man. Hey, if you was to be for real restored in this kingdom, he'll give you, this man will move out the land, all right, because he has taken it away from our northern kingdom brothers. Hey, he will move out the land, man. He will tell you that you're the Israelites, man. All right, that's how you get restored. Hey, he will put himself into chains, but that ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. All right, so by the Lord's hand, these people are going to be taken down. And that's how you're going to be restored and getting these new bodies. All right. From whom among you will give ear to this? Who will hearken and hear for the time to come? Who's going to take heed to this truth, man? All right. Because once again, Jake will see all the atrocities that Esau Edom has done to our people throughout the generations. And Jake will be like, oh, things is getting better. No, things ain't getting better. All right, things have always been worse for you, Jake. All right, these people has always had a perpetual hatred towards you, man. All right, the difference is, yeah, the curses is pouring out to them, so they starting to feel what you feel, Jake. But hey, that's not gonna change Jacob's trouble when Jacob's trouble pops off. All right, keep on holding hands with them Edomites and see what's gonna happen, man. All right, verse 24. Who gave Jacob for his spoil and Israel to the robbers? You see that? All right, we're a spoil. All right, we are in the hands of the robbers, still to this very day. Did not the Lord, YASHAMIAHLA, he against whom who have sinned? For they will not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his law. You see that? That's why you was given into the hands of the spoiler and the robber. All right? That's why you got to keep on dealing with this perpetual hatred. You know, the difference is the hopeful elect is turning back to the Lord and realizing that we need his protection. Therefore, he poured upon him the fury of his anger, and the strength of the battle he have set him on a fire round about. Yet he knew not, and it burned him, and yet he laid it not to heart. All right, these Jakes is still hard-headed as hell, man. You know, you still catching all this hell, and you still won't turn to YASHAMIAHLA. So that's why these Jakes out here gotta catch this hell, man. All right, they're gonna. Hey, some of these Jakes are in the house of feasting in their enemy's kingdom, but you're gonna be in the house of mourning, and those that are in the house of mourning now, all right, are gonna be in the house of feasting soon. This is 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid unto them that are lost. You know, call on La Yahweh by Simeon by Shimon crocodiles for this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. All right, that we're not lost in the sauce. You know, drinking the wine of Christianity and of these other religions. You know, and serving these other false gods. All right. In whom the God of this world had blinded the minds of them which believe not. All right, our people is choosing to follow the ways of the oppressor, the God of this world, Esau, Edom, lest the light of the glorious gospel of a Mashiach, who is the image of power, should shine unto them. All right, and the water, once again, the water to YASHAMIAHLA for shining his light unto us to understand the truth and to understand the times that we're living in and to understand to never trust thine enemy, man. All right, that's what it boils down to never trust thine enemy. All right. This is Isaiah 6 and 9. And he said, go tell this people, hear ye indeed, but understand not. See ye indeed, but perceive not. All right, we go out there to the highways and byways, make these videos, you know, and Jake still can't get it, you know. You know, the Lord has angels blocking their minds and their eyes from understanding and perceiving this truth, okay? Make the heart of this people fat and make the ears heavy and shut their eyes. At least they see with their eyes and hear with their ears and understand with their heart and convert and be healed, showing that the Lord doesn't want everybody to be converted and to be healed, all right? Because when you come into this truth, you convert back to your heritage, you understand your true nationality, all right? And you're healed, man. Why? Because you turning back to YASHAMIAHLA. You learn how to eat right, how to have how to be a true man, how to be a true man of the Lord. All right, this truth heals you in that way, you know. And no matter what happens, man, that if you endure to the end, that you got a crown of glory waiting for you, man. You know. But Jake don't want to hear that, you know. Jake don't want to hear that. Hey, Shalom, brother. Shalom, brother. If you want, meet us. You know, if it's not raining, all right, I'm talking to you, Prince. If it's not raining, meet us at the waterfront park at I want to say around 2:30 on Saturday. All right. Meet us up at the Waterfront Park around 2:30 on Saturday. All right. If it is raining, go to the Iroquois Park around 2:30. Okay. Let me know, brother. All right, because talking to the elders, said not to give out your email address. So just let me know if you want to come by the camp, brother. All right. This is let me see, Salakia. This is Isaiah 6:11. And then said I, how long? And he answered, until the cities be waste without inhabitant, and the houses without men, and the land be utterly desolate. All right. So, these people got to learn the hard way for trusting in their enemies. They're not going to understand. They're not going to be able to perceive this truth until it's too late. They're going to see the man of the Lord get beamed up in them chariots or get the spiritual power. And it's just going to be too late for you, Jake, man. All right. It's going to be too late. All right. And so now we're going to get on Esau Edom's case. All right. Because this man has had a perpetual hatred towards our people. All right. This is Ezekiel 35:1. Moreover, the word of the Lord, Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesied against it. And that's what we're doing out there boldly. All right. Whether you realize it or not, we're risking our lives and freedom to do this work and to preach, man. Because you look at this times, man. Watching this show, if you did it in that time, you really risk being hung, and now we saying it boldly to this man's face, hey, you going into slavery. Hey, these curses are clinging onto you, man. All right. And he said unto it, thus saith Yahweh power, behold, on Mount Seir, I am against thee, and I'll stretch out my hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. The Lord is against you, Edomites, man. And y'all got a lot of hell to pay. I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am Yahweh Bashmiel. And as you see that fire, man, that's why I stopped at this, the timestamp right here. Once again, this is from Amazon Prime Video show called Them, which I started watching. I'm not too deep in the show yet. But, already watching it, you can see the perpetual hatred that Esau Edom has had towards our people. And the Lord is against them. And the Lord's going to burn down their kingdom, man. It's going to be most desolate, as the Lord said. This is verse 4. And I will lay the cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate. And thou shalt know that I am Yahweh Bashmiel. Why? Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and that shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword. All right. When you go back to account, Isaac, which is Yahweh gave them the blessing of the sword. And, just as your father would say, hey, I brought you into this world, I can bring you out. Or the Lord brought you into this world, gave you the blessing of the sword, and he's going to take away the blessing of the sword, and he's going to take you out this world, man. All right. In the time of their calamity, in the time of their iniquity had an end. All right. So this man just kept on killing us, over and over, man. Why? Once again, because he has a perpetual hatred, and our people still trust in these damn devils, man. Matter of fact, this is Psalms 49:11. The inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and the dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names. Now, who is this, man? This is Esau Edom calling the lands after his own names, and they're thinking that the kingdom is going to last forever, man. Which is not. Matter of fact, going to, give me 1 second. Hey, Shalom, brother. Shalom, brother. Yahweh Shmiel Barakatah. Shalom, brother. This is Job 14:4. Who can bring a clean thing out of an unclean? Not one. All right, you can't clean these people up. You can't save them. And can a leper change his spots? No. All right, so ain't no saving these people. All right, these people are made to be destroyed. Matter of fact, I'm gonna get that real quick. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. This is Proverbs 16 and verse 4. The Lord had made all things for himself, yea, even the wicked for the day of evil. All right. The Lord has created these people to be destroyed, man. Okay, ain't no saving these damn Edomites. Ain't no holding hands with them. If you want to hold hands with them, well, check this. Verse 5, everyone that is proud in heart and is an abomination to the Lord Yahweh YASHAMIAHLA. Though hand join in hand, he shall not be unpunished. All right, and who's the proudest people on this earth? Esau, Edom. All right. Jake next, because they want to be joined into them. They over here proud, having nothing, man. You ain't got a 40 acres and a mule. You ain't got true rulership. All right. And it says, though hand join in hand, he should not be unpunished. All right. So this man has got to pay for all the things that he's done towards our people and the earth. All right, and if you want to hold hands with this damn devil, you're going to be thrust through with him. All right, this is back to Job 14. It's Job 14 and verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the numbers of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. All right, so the Lord has set in a appointed time when this man's kingdom is going to be brought down, and we're seeing it happen right before our very eyes. And Lord willing, we be of those men to see with our very eyes this man's kingdom be burnt to a crisp, pray for that, man. That's what we're going to do. We're going to pray to Yahweh YASHAMIAHLA for that. All right. Matter of fact, this is Ecclesiasticus 14 and verse 18. As are the green leaves of a thick tree, some fall and some grow. So is the generation of flesh and blood. One cometh to the end and another is born. All right. And so we waiting for our kingdom, man. We waiting for our kingdom. We waiting for this kingdom to fall. All right. Just like the leaves on a tree fall. We waiting for this kingdom to fall. We waiting for the new bodies, man. All right. We ain't waiting for this man Esau Edom with his false medicine to give us power, man. Ain't no power in this man. All right. So we waiting for the coming of Yahweh Shai and the host of angels and that spiritual power to take these people down, man. This is matter of fact, this is Isaiah 34 and 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear, and hearken, ye people. All right. Hearken, ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all the things that come forth of it. For the indignation, all right, what is indignation? Righteous anger, all right, because the Lord has a righteous anger towards these Edomites. And as we read in Proverbs 16 and 4, all right, he has created them to be destroyed. So ain't no saving these people, man. For the indignation of the Lord Yahweh YASHAMIAHLA is upon all nations, and his fury upon all the armies. Why? Because all these nations have had a part in taking us down, but Jake is still out there, all right, believing in Esau, Edom. Everybody got to hold hands. Everybody got to come together. No, the Lord ain't about that. The Lord's a separatist. And when coming to this truth, you get the mindset of how to be a true man of the Lord, He have utterly destroyed them. He have delivered them to the slaughter. And that's what the Lord is doing to these nations. All right. You see what's happening if you're paying attention. All right. He's gathering up these other nations. They're gearing up for war. All right. Why? Because the Lord is about to do a light show for real, man, on these people. All right. He's going to take his indignation, righteous anger, and slaughter these people. Why? Because they had a part in taking us down, man. All right. And he's going to put them in slavery. All right? He's going to put them in slavery, Jake. Ain't no saving these people. All right? They have had a perpetual hatred towards us. Ain't no saving these people. All right? When you have the true understanding of this Bible, all right, and stop guzzling down that wine of Christianity, you understand that these people were made to be destroyed, to be our slaves, man. You know, all these nations. You know, and that's what's going to happen, Jake. Hey, you've been a slave to all these other nations, and the Lord is righteous, and they're going to be our slaves, man. All right? The slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come out of the carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood. All right? Ain't no escaping the Lord in that day, man. All right? All right, all these high governments, government officials, kings, and they all going to be brought down low. Verse 4, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll. What is that? The nuclear missile being hit, all right, in various parts of the world, especially Babylon the Great, which, and, you know, Israel, you know, because our land got to be clean. And all the hosts shall fall down, and the leaf falleth off the vine, and fall as a fallen fig from a fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea, and Edom knows. All right, that's why he changed, instead of saying Edom, you know, he changed it to the Greek word Idumea. All right, because he got a judgment coming to him, man. Them top scholars know. Hey, them top banking families know. All right, and upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of the Lord shall be filled with the blood. It is made with the fat and with fatness, and with the blood of lambs and goats. What is that? All right, you Israelites that don't want to get it together. All right, you the lambs. All right, you gonna get it, and you goats. That's you Edomites. All right. So hey, 2/3 of Jacob is going to get it, and you Edomites going to get it. And with the fat of the kidneys and rams, and the Lord had made a sacrifice in Basra, and a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And that's coming, man. You know, and that's our power doing it. You know. And the unicorn shall come down with them, and the bullocks with bulls, and their land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made with fatness. For it is the day of the Lord Yahweh Shemiah vengeance, and the year of recompense for the controversy of Zion. What is that? The controversy of Zion. Hey, these people that pretty much stole your history, whitewashed your history, man. You know, and said that they're the Jews. All right, so they got a lot to pay for that, man. You know, they got a lot to pay for that. Matter of fact, the Lord's going to use us. You know, Lord willing, we be of those men. All right, to be part of this, to take these damn heathens down. You know, but you got to wait upon the Lord. You know, you got them carnal ass jakes is so-called and it's true. And they out there at the hunting range posting it on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, you know, acting like they big, bad, and tough. But Esau, Edom is going to take you down. You know, that's carnal. You know, you're not being wise as a serpent. You're supposed to wait upon Yahweh Shemiah, and that's what we're doing. And it's true. All right. This is it's Ezekiel 25:12. Thus saith Yahweh power, because that Edom have dealt against the house of Judah by taking vengeance, and have greatly offended and revenged himself upon them. All right. We seen that, man. Still to this very day, this man is killing our people over and over. All right. Across the border, over here in Babylon, just everywhere, man. All right. Once again, why? Because he has a perpetual hatred. All right. He understands that, you know, he's going to be our servants and handmaids. All right. Verse 13, therefore, thus saith Yahweh power, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and I will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of the Dan shall fall by the sword. Hey, Esau, Edom been given the blessing of the sword. All right, then the Lord going to take that away. And the Lord going to kill you by the sword. All right, Revelation 13:10. All right, he that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. All right, roughly paraphrasing. All right. So that's what's going to happen. Verse 14, I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to my anger, and according to my fury they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh power. All right. Hey. Yeah, you can't even imagine, how much anger that the Lord is going to give unto his man, the Lord, in that day, man. And that's according to the Lord's anger. All right. Hey, it's going to be a lot of bloodshed in that day, man. All right. Your garments are going to be dripped in blood in that day, man. And it's righteous. Okay. It's righteous. Matter of fact, this is Psalms 137:7. Remember, O Lord Yahweh Shemiah, the children of Israel in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundation of foundation thereof. All right, because you do your history, man. This man Esau Edom has been against us over and over. All right, he's a punk. When we was getting out of the land of Egypt, he was killing our people. All right, cutting them down. Those that were in the back, this man got a lot of hell to pay. When Babylon was taking it down, they had a hand and taking us down. So this man got a lot of hell to pay. Matter of fact, this is verse 8. O daughter of Babylon, who art to be destroyed. All right, these people are made to be destroyed. So why are you gonna hold hands with these people, man? Why you gonna do that, Jake? Why? Why, Jake? Why you once again, you can see all these videos, you can do all your research about slavery, Jim Crow laws, and you still want to trust in these damn devils, man. All right. The Lord said they are to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. You see that? The Lord is about balance. Proverbs 11:1. The false balance is an abomination unto Yahweh our power. Roughly paraphrasing. So, hey, the Lord had these people in a high position, taking us down, killing us over and over. Hey, what you think gonna happen to you, Edom? All right. Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stones. Once again, you do your research. These damn Edomites and took our children and dashed them against the stones. And so that's going to happen to you and your children, man. All right? I'm going to get these last couple scriptures. I'll close out. All right? Because I got to wake up in the morning. And Lord willing, this is edifying. All right? Lord willing, this is edifying. And shalom, brothers. This is Isaiah 42:13. All right? The Lord Yahweh shall go forth as a mighty man, and he shall stir up jealousy like a man of war. He shall cry, yea, roar. He shall prevail against his enemies. And that's what we're waiting for, man. All right, the Lord to come down and to prevail against his enemies, to take them into slavery, man. To have them in derision. I have long time holding my peace, and I've been still and refrained myself. Now I cry like a travailing woman. I will destroy and devour at once. That's what's going to happen, man. That's what's going to happen to these damn Edomites, man, and you other nations. I will make waste mountains and hills. I will dry up their herbs, and I will make the rivers islands, and I will dry up the pools. And that's what's going to happen, man. All right, everything's going to be laid waste in that day, and that's what we're waiting for. Waiting for the downfall and destruction of our enemies. As you see that fire right behind the Israelite woman. Hey, that's what's going to happen in Babylon the Great. It's going to be a huge fire. It's going to be a huge sacrifice. And that's what we're waiting for, man. You know? That's why we in this truth. And the water, call Haloim La, Yahweh Bashem Sai, Bashem Rakakadas for this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. You know? For us not to be in darkness and to trust in our enemies. So, Lord willing, this is edifying. I want to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, Rakakadas. Double honors to the apostles, double honors to the elders, great millstone. Much respect to you brothers out there that's preaching his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of earth. Tabernacle David, hopeful elect, and the speckled bird. One say, Shalom, and a ball.